A number line is a horizontal line with the numbers marked on it, and these numbers are usually integers. So we have a number line here. An example of a number line, you can see it has arrows at the end, and that is to show that whatever numbers we shall write here are not exhaustive. There are some other numbers we shall have omitted to the right and to the left. Now, before working questions involving a number line, we must identify the numbers that we must involve or include in this number line. The numbers we include in this number line vary depending on what question we are working on. The first question is 4 plus 3. So what we do, we must calculate this question somewhere on a rough piece of paper so that we can get a rough idea of what answer will be. We know 4 plus 3 will give us 7. So that means on our number line, we must include numbers all the way from this first number here, the one we are given first here, up to the answer we have got, which is 7. So this number line should be labeled in a way that it includes all the numbers from 4 to 7. Then after labeling like that, so first of all, it's labeled. We can even start from here. So we shall have 4, 5, 6, 7. You see, we have included all the numbers from 4 up to the answer which we got is 7. After we have included those numbers, then we must have some extra numbers to the right of this number 7 and to the left of this number 4. You can have just one number, one extra number, or 2 or 3. On either side, it does not matter. So in this case, let me have some extra numbers. So we can have 3, 2, 1, 0. And to the right of 7, I have 8 and 9. After I've done that, now identify where this first number is 4, or is here. Then if we are adding this number, the second number, if this second number is added to the first one, we count to the right on the number line. But if it is subtracted, we count to the left. So now that this 3 is added to 4, we count 3 steps to the right of 4. So our 4 is here. Count 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. We shall land on 7. So that confirms that 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. We come to another question, -2 plus 8. So let's work this on a rough piece of paper. You will notice that the answer is 6. So that means we shall have our number line drawn to include numbers from -2 all the way up to 6. So if we do that, this is our number line. I've already drawn it to save time. Then we have the arrows, of course, to show that whatever numbers we have here are not exhaustive. We have some numbers which we have left, like 10, 11, 12, -6, -7, and such like. Then identify where -2 is on the number line. As you can see, we have now -2 here all the way up to 6, but we have included some numbers to the right and to the left, as I said. So identify where -2 is. It's here. Because we are adding 8, it means we count 8 steps to the right of -2. So we start from here, count 8 steps to the right because we are adding. So from here we shall have 1, 2 steps, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you see we shall land on 6. So that means -2 plus 8 is equal to 6. We come to the third example, -7 plus 4. Let's work it somewhere. You note the answer is -3. So that means when drawing a number line, we must include all the numbers from -7 up to -3. And of course, you will have some extra numbers to the right and to the left of that limit. So let's have the number line here. You can see I have the numbers from -7 all the way up to -3. But I've also included some extra numbers to the right of -3 and to the left of -7 as such. Now, start from where -7 is and count 4 steps to the right. -7 is here. count 4 steps, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We shall land on -3. So we write this is negative. So when working out these questions, you must show this movement to show how you did your counting. Don't just draw a number line and then you just indicate the number. You must indicate these markings to show that the movement is that you have counted, for example, 8 steps to the right here, or maybe 4 steps to the right in this case. Another example, 0 plus 5. If we work out this somewhere on a rough piece of paper, we know 0 plus 5 is 5. So that means we must have all the numbers from 0 to 5 included in the number line we shall draw. So let's have a number line here. And of course, you see it has all the numbers from 0 to 5. And I've included a few numbers to the right of 5 and a few numbers to the left of 0. Then identify where 0 is. Count 5 steps to the right. So 0 is here. Count 5 steps to the right of 0. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have landed on 5. That means 0 plus 5 is equal to 5. Now, what about a situation whereby we have, for example, negative numbers? We have subtracted numbers instead of added numbers. Like, for example, we have 8 minus 5. I said when we started the lesson that if this second number is being subtracted from the first one, we shall count to the left. But how we draw the number line and the movement is similar, only that we shall move to the left. So first of all, we have to work this somewhere on a piece of paper. We know 8 minus 5 is 3. That means we must have 8 and the 3 as part of the numbers on the number line. So we draw our number line there. You can see we have all the numbers from 3 up to 5. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have all the numbers from 3 up to 8. Then we have a few numbers to the right of 8 and a few numbers to the right of 3. Where did we get these 3 we are talking about? It's from the fact that we worked this one on a rough piece of paper and realized that 8 minus 5 is equal to 3. So we must have all the numbers from 3 to 8 as part of those that we shall have on the number line. Then from this 8, count 5 steps to the left because we are subtracting. So our 8 is here. We shall count 5 steps but backwards because we are subtracting. So from 8, we count 1 step, 2, 3, 4, 5. We shall land on 3. So that means 8 minus 5 is equal to 3. Another example, -1 minus 3. In this case, if we work out this on a rough piece of paper, we know -1 minus 3 gives us -4. That means we need to have all the numbers from -4 up to -1 as part of those that will appear on the number line. So in that case, we draw a number line. You can see we have -4 here, sorry, -3, -2, -1. Then we have added a few numbers to the right of -1 and a few numbers to the left of -4. So identify where -1 is and count 3 steps to the left because we are subtracting. -1 is here. If we count 3 steps to the left, we shall have 1, 2, 3. That lands us on -4, meaning -1 minus 3 is -4. Another example involving numbers subtracted from the first one is this example, 2 minus 4. If we work this on a rough piece of paper, we know 2 minus 4 gives us -2, meaning we need to have all the numbers from -2, which is the answer we have got here when we have done it on a rough piece of paper, up to 2. So this, as I have said, this number and the answer we get here are the ones we always use in drawing the number line. The ones they help us know the numbers which must be included on the number line. So here we need all the numbers from 2 up to -2 or -2 because it's the lesser one up to 2. So we draw a number line. As you can see, it has all the numbers from -2 up to 2. Then it has a few numbers to the right of 2 and to the left of -2. Identify where this number is. It's here. Count 4 steps to the left because we are subtracting. So from 2 here, let's count 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. It lands us on -2. So we write here, the answer is -2. Then let's talk about a situation where we have a number with 2 signs. When we are having a number with 2 signs, for example, we have 5 plus +2. You realize this 2 has 2 signs associated with this one and this one. If the signs are similar, then the sign operating there is an addition sign. So we can simplify this as 5 plus 2. After we have simplified it like that, then we now draw the number line. But before drawing the number line, we must work out this on a rough piece of paper so that we know what the answer will be. The answer is 5 plus 2. We are likely to get 7. So that means we must have all the numbers from 5 to 7 included on the number line. So if we draw our number line like that, you can see we have 5 here, 6, 7, and then we have a few numbers included to the right of 7 and to the left of 5. Then count from 5, 2 steps to the right because we are now adding. So we shall have 5 to 6 and 7. Those are 2 steps. So that means the answer here is 7. Then the last one is 3 plus -5. So this 5 has 2 signs associated with it. The signs are plus and minus. Now, if a number has 2 signs associated with it and the signs are different, they are not similar, then the sign operating there is a negative. So that can be simplified to 3 minus 5 as applicated here. And if you work this one on a rough piece of paper, we know very well that 3 minus 5 gives us -2, meaning that we need to have all the numbers between 3 and -2 included on the number line. So let's draw the number line there. As you can see, I've included 3 it's here, and then -2 is here. Then we have a few numbers to the left, -2, and the right of 3. After that, count from these 3. We count 5 steps to the left because we are subtracting. So from these 3, count 5 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you land in -2. So right here, -2. So that's how we work out numbers involving, or that's how we work using a number line. The rule is simple. Work out the question on a rough piece of paper so that you can know the limits within which the numbers that you must include on the number line should be. Then after that, add a few numbers to the left and to the right of the 2 numbers you have identified. And then if you are adding the second number to the first one, you count to the right. But if you are subtracting the second number from the first one, you count to the left. Thank you.